이런 사연을 마야 페하요 샤바 샬롬 마야 페하요 샤바 샬롬 샤바
Carol, are you ready? You are. She's on her way.
You're ready
Phenomenal!
too.
Kayla, you're always ready.
To give an announcement.
Carol is here on behalf of our, well, Carol is here regardless, but Carol is representing our board of directors this evening and is here to say hello to everybody.
Yep.
Welcome.
Shabbat Shalom, and on behalf of the Board of Directors, I would like to welcome everyone to Temple B'nai Torah tonight. We have some exciting things coming up in the next little bit. So we have, Kayla, are you going to stand with me or are you going to go sit down? Okay. So tomorrow morning we have lay-led Torah study at 9 a.m. We have services at 10:30 a.m. We have a religious school for anyone who's involved in the religious school. And during the religious school time, we have a couple of options for parents. After the tefillah to start off religious school, you have the option of playing some board games, or you have the option of talking a little bit about supporting Temple B'nai Torah and our spring fundraiser, if there are ways that you would like to get involved. Next week, we have some really exciting things going on. We have 12 members of our community who are going to be called to the Torah as adult b-mitzvah. And so we're really excited to have those 12 people come to the Torah. And so if you're able to come next week, that is an exciting time. And then just a couple of other things. Sisterhood is putting together some comfort packages on Sunday for post-abortion care. So if you are interested, come to the temple between 10 and 2 on Sunday, and you can help put those together. And then we also have an installation ceremony coming up next month, Friday, December 6th and Saturday, December 7th. We have a lot of activities going on to install both of our rabbis. And then of particular interest to families, our next family Shabbat, Tot Shabbat / family Shabbat, is on December 13th. And we have Dan Nichols coming also. So save the date and plan to be here Friday evening, December 13th. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you. All right, Milo, are you coming? Yes? Okay, whenever you want. All good. Woo. All right, we're gonna sing our that Shabbat song as we welcome in the Shabbat bride, the Shabbat spirit. We'll join together. Oh
So with that warm-up of sorts, that beginning warm-up, we will rise. It's over and it's just beginning all at the same time. So we'll rise to prepare to be prepared and offer our call to prayer, words of Baruch.
Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Baruch Hu Adonai, HaMevorech. Baruch Adonai.
You may be seated, and we'll invite you to get your rolling hands ready. Kind of roll into dark, from light, and back again. A bunch of times.
Wow, okay, here we go.
Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Golei
I'm gonna say a thing.
Say a thing.
So often when we are leading or teaching or praying with kids, we remind them to use their shins, right? We each have a shin on each hand. Three fingers make the letter shin, the Hebrew letter shin. You can use different fingers if you prefer, up to you, as long as there's 3 of them. And that is the first letter of the word Shema. And amazingly, that letter is the first letter of the word Shema, and Shema means listen, and that sound of shin helps us remember to listen. So I'll invite us to take our 3 fingers and make our shins. And one of the things that helps me listen better is when I get rid of something else that I otherwise could be paying attention to. And for that reason, sometimes we cover our eyes with that shin, and then I'm not looking at things anymore, which helps me use my ears better. So if that is helpful for you as well, you're welcome to do that. And if it's not, you never have to. do anything that either of us say, generally.
True.
But if it's gonna be helpful, I give you that invitation.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai We're going to join together now in a version of Ve'ahavta that we've done sometimes, not always, but sometimes. That is an English version. Love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart, shall be in your heart. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise. Bind them for a sign upon your hand, that they may be a symbol between your eyes. Write them on the doorposts of your house, and upon your gates, and upon your gates. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise.
Continue with our universal lullaby prayer for young and old alike, written not by young and written not for young. So a reminder that we can all use a lullaby regardless of whether we are young or old. We all get scared, and we all need something to help us feel protected and safe. And this prayer was written a long time ago by a bunch of grown-ups for a bunch of grown-ups to help remind us that there is something greater than us watching out for us.
Spread
take a minute and take your hands and wiggle them around for a minute. And maybe close them so they're really like as small as you can get them. And then shake them out again. And then open them as wide as they'll open. And then shake them again. And then just let them like rest but palm up and feel how they naturally end up. Some of our hands are naturally inclined to like be somewhere between closed and open, some more open, some more closed. So just give that a feel. All right, and then you can drop them if it's feeling awkward to have them halfway up and open. The words of this particular version of the prayer that leads us into our kind of central standing prayer speak about opening. And sometimes in order to open, you've got to remember what even is there to open in the first place. So as we literally unfold our bodies in order to stand up, I'll invite you to think about what all you are needing to open in order to open fully to this blessing, to Shabbat, to the next moment in your life. We rise.
Open my eyes to truth, open my hands to be freely, open my lips to good words, to your words, open my heart to love. Open my eyes to truth, open my hands to be freely, open my lips to good words, to your words, open my heart to love. Adonai v'tagti tam, ufi yagi tehillah teham. Open my lips to good words, to your words, open my heart to love. Adonai v'tagti tam, ufi yagi tehillah teham. Open my lips to good words, to your words, open my heart to love.
Take a few moments for the prayers of our own hearts. You can remain standing or be seated. And when you are complete with your prayers, you are welcome to be seated. One of my favorite parts about silent prayer, whenever you have a single human who is young as part of the group, is that there's a time before which kids don't know how to pray silently. And isn't it a cool thing to hear tiny beings praying out loud? I don't know if they know they're doing it, but that's what I've decided they're doing when I can hear them doing silent prayer. So we take a moment to think about the people in our lives. In every service we name and we think about the people in our lives who are in need of healing, who are hurting. Some of that pain we can see, some of it's physical, and sometimes the pain that people are feeling is entirely internal. And so we take a moment to send extra love and blessing to those people. We'll offer the names aloud of those who we are thinking of in our community, and then we'll give you a moment to think of and share the names of anyone that you might additionally be thinking of today. We are praying for healing for Amy Thornton, Jacqueline Tara Smith, Deborah Rose, Eileen Kreisman, Ronnie Haber, Ellen Gottlieb, Vanessa Bianco, Paul McCready, Glenn Letts, Carl Wilhite, Ginny Gaston, Cindy Balin, Patty Newby, Joe Giordano, Brian Ward, Joshua Kornblue, Joe Dover, Christina Marie Lindsay, Janine Morris, Ron Louie, Barb Carmichael, Sally Waldison, Marnie Good, Sylvia Angel, Marion Laird, Sheldon Robert, William Stangler, Andrea Gurovich, Lisa Bush, Kalai Soka Lealoha, Ed Wolf, Patricia Barber, Adrian Hellender, Kyle Asadorian, Elizabeth Knopf, Roberta Peace, Nancy Gerstmann, and Paul Norris. Are there additional names? Please feel free to share them aloud so we can all include them in our prayers. For all those names and those we keep in our heart, we offer the words of Mishabara.
Oh. Guitar stand's gone. I have a story. All the kids out there playing. If you want to hear a story, you can come inside. And if not, that's okay. I'll give it 10 seconds. It's my kids. They're going to be like, boring. Ah, no, you are. Have you come for a story? Hooray. Okay. There is a story that the rabbis tell about a young child. Not as young as Charlie, but not as old as who here feels like they're a child at heart? Sally, Madeline, somewhere in between. So this young child was helping her family get ready for Shabbat one Friday morning, and her father sent her out to go get some eggs to make challah. So she took the money that her father gave her, and she set out towards the town market. As she got closer to the center of town, there was hustle and bustle. Everyone was running around, getting all the things that they needed for Shabbat, the flowers for the table, the food, their candles, the spices for Havdalah. And the market was packed with people, and everyone was stopping to talk, wishing each other Shabbat Shalom, and blocking everyone with their little carts that they pull. And this didn't bother the little girl, because she had done this many times before. She knew how to sort of navigate her way through the people. As she reached the center of the market, she looked out into the distance, and she saw a beautiful palace. Now, She knows this palace. It was a landmark in their town, so it was not new. But this palace was a little mysterious because no one actually knew who owned this palace. They never saw people coming in or going out, but no one really paid much attention to it. That day, though, when the girl looked out into the distance, she did, in fact, notice the palace, and she saw that the palace was on fire. Ugh. It was burning up in flames, and the girl looked around her, people, all the adults around her, and nobody else seemed to be alarmed. And she cried out, "Hello? Is anybody else seeing what I'm seeing? The palace is on fire." But everyone around just sort of ignored her. And so she yelled out one more time in her loudest voice, "Hello? Does anybody see what is happening? Who is the owner of this palace? It's going up in flames." And it turns out that there was an owner to the palace, and the owner was actually inside. And for the first time ever, she stuck her head out of the windows from high up, and she called down to the little girl, and she said, "I hear you. Hello. Yes, I am the owner of this palace, but I need your help. Please, I can't put this fire out alone. Can you please help me so we can put it out together?" And so the little girl did some quick calculating in her head. By this time, her father would be expecting her home, definitely with eggs, which she had not gotten yet. But this also seemed really important, and no one else seemed to be noticing what was going on. So she decided that it was worth the risk. And so she started tugging on the sleeves of all the adults around her, making sure everyone was paying attention, and she grabbed as many people as she could, took them with her, and they went out into the valley, and they helped that woman put out the fire, and they put it out together. So the rabbis say that this little girl is actually Abraham, who was the first Jewish person in our Torah. And Abraham wondered, how in the world could there possibly be a God when the world is pretty awesome, but also there's some really horrible stuff happening? And Abraham said, surely if there was a God, none of the bad stuff would be happening. It would only be the good stuff. And so the rabbis say, this is Abraham, and that Abraham is supposed to help God. Abraham's job is to notice the palace that is on fire and to help God, because they say that God is like the owner of the palace. And so they also say that we too are supposed to be like the little girl, and that our job, we have two jobs. One is to notice the things around us, right, Zeke? Notice what's around us, the amazing things, babbling babies, and beautiful things in our world. But we're also supposed to notice the fires in our world, whether it's literal fires or other hard things when people don't have enough to eat or a warm place to sleep. There's hard stuff going on in the world. Animals in the ocean that are suffering because we're not taking care of our earth, and that we are supposed to help God put those fires out. We're supposed to do something. So, what we're going to do now is we are going to invite you to, perhaps if you have family members here, to spend a little time with them. If you did not come here with family members, or if you are annoyed with your family members, or if you just want to branch out and find some other people, you can turn to some other people around you. And we are going to invite you to answer this question with each other. Option one, when you see something that upsets you because it's not right, how do you help make it better? That is a question. And if you're a grown-up who can maybe handle all the levels of the allegory of the palace on fire, you can take a little farther of what are the fires in our world? How do I how do I choose which fire to try and put out? Because there are a lot of fires, right? And so we're going to take 5 minutes, 5 whole minutes to talk to the people around you. Get to know each other a little better, okay? When you see something that upsets you, how do you help make it better? If you want to go grab your children too, you can do that.
Back on.
All right, we're going to come back together, and before we offer a blessing honoring Torah and stories and learning and all that we learn from those stories that help us understand how to navigate life, we're going to bless each other. So, if you are accustomed to receiving a blessing from your parents, it might be helpful to find them. If you are without your children or your parents in this particular moment, you might bless a person who is near you. You can bless each other. And I'm going to give you the opportunity to offer a blessing of your own choosing. So think about something that you'd like to bless the person next to you or your child with, and you can put your hand on their head if you want, or if that feels weird, you don't have to put their hand on your head. But do look at them perhaps as you're offering them the blessing that you're going to offer them. And just take 45 seconds to look at the person who is near you or your child and to offer them a blessing of your choosing.
Yeah.
I would love blessing.
Balance. And take care of you. And take care of so many other people. Blessing of 10,000 steps of
service, we take a moment, a few minutes, to think of those people who have died at this time and in years past. And when we do so, when we bring those names into our lives, into our worlds, into our mouths again, their legacies and everything that they taught us and all of the pieces of them that we hold in us continue to live on in this world. And that is why we say names every single year, year after year, sometimes more often even. I'm going to offer today the names that we are thinking of as a community, and I will give anyone the opportunity afterwards to offer additional names, either names I misspelled, names that you want to say out loud even if I've said them out loud already, or names that aren't on this list but that matter to you. We are thinking today and remembering and bringing into our world Melissa Fagan, Rosa Rodrigue, Diane Berkeley, Getzel Danilov, Oscar Levinson, Lena Kodish, Saul Rubin, Harold Alexander Weinbob Jr., Israel Golddiamond, Milton Harold Rudman, Gedalea Schickmeister, Jane Alpert, Ruth Burton, Linda Kleinman, Murray Nair, Don Bezzo, Carol Lealoha, and Robert Neiman. Invite us all to rise as a community. The words of Mourner's Kaddish. Yikadal v'yikadash me'raba, ve'alma divrach irtei v'yamlich malchutei,
v'chayachon uvyomechon, v'chayei tekol beit Yisrael, v'agala uvizman kariv imru amen. Yehi shmei rabam v'rach le'olam olamei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitomam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudusha b'richu. Ve'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiram be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'ramav. Hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Can all be seated? Oseh shalom b'ramav. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, everybody. You are welcome to grab a little sweet treat on your way out. And we hope to see many of you tomorrow morning.
Indeed.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat.